We believe that renewable energy is the greatest economic development potential for Montenegro beyond tourism to diversify, so that, with the beautiful and rich energy resources that Montenegro has, it can export renewable energy through the undersea cable to Europe and generate income that can contribute to the economy. So in this respect, I will be very brief in just summarizing what we have been doing and what we are doing in this area, so that you're familiarize yourself with. So on the investment side, we are working hand in hand also with the EU. We have a number of, under the Western Balkans Investment Framework, we have been supporting through both our loans and investment grants number of projects, especially on the transmission line. Last year, we signed, for example, with CGS, the upgrade of Bresna substation that will allow 400 megawatts of new renewable energy capacity. We have also signed a while ago the Lasva-Plevia transmission line, which is very important for the Trans-Balkan corridor. And we are actively working with CGS on preparing new transmission line projects because we believe that clearly, if you want to develop renewable energy, a key bottleneck in the country is the action network and your ability to deploy it. We are also working on distribution. We just signed this year with CEDIS a project for the SCADA system, because again, when you have renewables, it's very important to be able to manage the grid digitally and to be able also on the low voltage and medium voltage to be able to understand what are the issues, any overload, and reduce technical and losses that are occurring there. So this was just recently signed in January, and we hope that we will continue this project also in the future with them to extend it to the whole country. And with EPCG, we have been very active also on the investment side. We financed Gvozd wind farm, which was the first wind farm to be developed by EPCG, and we also were engaged in the past in the first private sector wind farm, which is Krnovo, 72 megawatts, which is near Nikšić area. So those kind of projects are really, we believe, important for promoting the country's economic development. But obviously, in order to attract private sector, it is crucial to improve the regulatory framework. And this is where, again, we joined forces first with some other donors, like with the CEI, Austria, and our EBRD funding. We supported the government for the drafting of the new renewable energy law that was adopted last year in August. And we have also, through the EU reform facility, we are supporting now the structuring and the launching of renewable energy auctions for this year. We're also working on market coupling, because it's very important to have an integrated market between Montenegro and Europe in order to be able to trade energy. So that's very critical. So we're working with Regagen in developing their capacities, again, through the EU reform facility. And we are also working with the private sector. We are helping them set up a renewable energy association that will help them to basically bring together the main players and members to voice issues, concerns, and also proposals to the government, so that there can be a private-public sector dialogue in this regard. So this is a bit in a nutshell what we've been doing. And we strongly believe that Montenegro is on the path. There are already good developments with the adoption of the renewable energy law, and we look forward for the adoption of the bylaws, which I understand there are a number of them, both on the energy and renewable energy, that would allow then full enforcement of this regulation and would allow them to set the regulatory framework and a conducive business environment for attracting serious private sector investors in the country.